23 of our 23 baskets, 17 of them were assisted. Anytime you make 24 free throws, I think it always gives you a great chance to win. And I thought our guys did really good to be able to out-rebound a group that's so much bigger than we are. I thought we played really well.
How much did you guys need this win for your psyche overall with the close loss?
Well, I think that, you look at what's going on in our league over the last 2 weeks. And you can look this up statistically. I know the answer, but when's the last time Syracuse lost 4 games in a row?
Been a while.
But look it up, and then you'll see how hard it is. You know what I mean? Villanova gets beat in their Cracker Box gym today. They never get beat there. They never get beat there, and they got beat by Georgetown, who started 1-4. It's just how volatile the league is. It's how volatile life is. It's just you compete against the best, and that's a really hard thing to do. And when you get beat, you're like, man, we're so close. But you got to get to the next play, because if you don't get to the next play, you're going to get beat again. And this league gives you opportunity after opportunity after opportunity to prove yourself.
Jimmy, with those 2 big threes there at the end of the game, the fall away, and then that one out of the timeout.
And the first one was big. The first one was big, but we ran the play, 6 seconds left. You can't get a better look. You know what I mean? You just hope it goes in.
Coach, you guys have kind of struggled with zone offense today, playing against Syracuse team known for its zone defense. You guys seem to open things up a bit. What did you think about the way you guys handled the zone today?
Well, I thought our offense helped our defense. That's the thing about them. You take a quick or a bad or a turnover against them, it's a layup on the other end. And so your offense has to help you play defense. And we haven't always done a great job with that, and it's a delicate balance. We're top 10 in the country in field goal percentage and in floor percentage. And I'm hollering at our guys, we got to have more assisted baskets. We're in the top 10 in the country in assisted baskets. It's just it's a fine line, but I thought we handled their zone very well.
Coach, after playing Syracuse now, they lost 4 in a row. Do you think they're in trouble?
No. Did you see those pros out there? No, I don't think they're in trouble. And you can look this up. I know you're not from here, but how many coaches are there in the country that are employed at a Division I institution that are currently enshrined in the Hall of Fame?
2.
You sure?
Maybe more than 2.
2 from our league. You know what I mean? And Rick Jackson's a pro. Chris Joseph's a pro. They're fine. It's just that's why my tone's different, because we won. If we'd have lost, we'd have been talking about we couldn't handle the zone, and how are you going to handle their length? It's just that's how delicate all of this stuff is. They'll be more than fine. They have 9 games left.
Talk about Jay and how he helped shred water in the second half so Jimmy hit those shots. He
Jay
kept you in the game.
He keeps us in a lot of games. That doesn't necessarily mean that we win. He's just he's so valuable to what we do, and he's got such a presence about who he is on the floor, and it's the same presence that he has off the floor. And I think that's what makes it magnetic on the floor, because he's that way with our kids off the floor. I'm telling you, I'm going to try to, the best we can. That's why I got to hurry up. Try to sign somebody so I can redshirt him next year, because I want to be around him another year. I'm telling you, he's had a tremendous impact on my life because of the human being that he is.
How much of this game was an attitude game, Coach? This was one of those you got to go get one.
Yeah. You try not to overcomplicate life or ball. And they're playing the zone, and you're like, well, maybe we can do this and do that and try to do this, and you have 2 days to prepare for them because we were off on Wednesday. But at some point, guard and get a board. Guard and get a board. Guard and get a board. And sometimes I think it's like that in life too.
The free throw disparity encouraging, and that you guys weren't settling for jumpers today. So
Yes. And yeah.
Coach Tule,
I'll leave it alone.
on that?
I'll leave it alone.
Coach Tule had a big block late. Talk about his development this year and what he means to the club this year.
Him and Junior have both really improved, and they've improved because they've took every single thing that I've thrown at them, verbally, mentally, emotionally, and they've continued to grow. And Chris O'Toole played 29 minutes. he had not played 29 combined minutes in all of his games prior to this year. And I'm not sure that he's ever played more than 16 games this year. We didn't have any choice but to play him, but he's growing and he's helping us, and juniors the same way. It's good for two sophomores. I don't think that they're necessarily all conference players, but I've told them every day that I didn't know if they could ever play, period. So for where they're at and where they were, they're coming.
Coach DJ asked him to pull up at the end holding his back.
Yeah, it's some kind of deal like when he dunked it in the first half, and then he hurt it the other day. I mean, it's not going to keep him from playing, but there is some sort of tenderness, I think, when he kind of stretches. He's built so like granite that he is, as athletic and fast as he is, he's really not a great athlete because he's not limber at all.